London. This is Strictly It Takes Two. Please welcome your host, Zoe Ball.
Welcome to It Takes Two. Much like a car that's just passed its MOT, we're in working order and feeling revved up to go. So let's drive by the green room and see who's joining us tonight. Yes, the wheel deal. It's Orange Juan. Or is it the milk tray man? Look at him, loving, rocking the turtleneck. Hello, Joe. And joining them to launch 2016 Pro Challenge, a man who always gets our engines going. Ali Ash is here. He's taking this very seriously. I like it. But first, the Strictly costume department went into overdrive last weekend. 121 sensational outfits were created for the Blackpool special. Let's find out what's in store for this week. It's time for putting on the glitz. Give it up for Vicky Gill! She's in the jumpsuit. We love it.
Worn it before.
I love it. 121 costumes. Lordy, did it get a bit hairy trying to get everybody in and out of those costumes last week?
It was a bit mental. It was a brilliant Blackpool. I think that all of the departments, like props, everybody, you can't never mention everybody, but it kind of all came together and it was just perfect. I thought it was brilliant. It was a little bit stressful going into our second group dance record. We were putting bodies on people. The skirts
was that the hairspray? So everyone's hairstyles are changing, aren't they? Underskirts, the whole lot.
It's all going on. So we were all fighting for attention, you know, and getting the pros in their costumes. But, it happens.
But possibly one of the best Blackpools we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we should talk about Louise's costume because it was just epic proportions. Here she is. I mean, did you fear that there might be a Madge sort of stairs moment with this huge
I was slightly worried.
Yeah.
We had the centre front and centre back release on it, and the extra dancers were primed to make sure that they really, gave it a good go as soon as she released it, so that it was
it would definitely come away. Talk us through the detailing of this dress, though. It's just stunning.
I thought the whole number from the backing dancers to Kev and Louise, I thought the whole thing was great. Loved the tone and the colours of everything. Skirt worked really well.
Yeah.
Louise would probably hate us because we're probably, flashing too much of our legs, but she's got great legs.
Beautiful legs. She used them perfectly, and she got such a great score.
And absolutely fabulous. And Kevin, he loves a passo, so this was great for him.
I know. I forgot to mention yesterday his guy liner was extreme. So good. Now, Katya and Ed this week are doing a tango to the Rolling Stones. What can you tell us about her outfit?
My brief this week that it was a catwalk feel. So the dress
Ed Ball's on a catwalk.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, Lord help us.
Get ready.
Okay.
So Katya's dress is quite simple in its design. The fabric, I suppose, is leading the way. We've got a bright turquoise lining through the whole dress. So within tango, when she's moving, there's a very high split on the left side. We may reduce it a little bit.
See that detail,
but we'll see lots of turquoise as a block colour, and then the print runs through the dress. All of the embellishment is through the waist, and we may sprinkle through the dress once we get into the dress run and we have a look.
There's a photograph of the material that we can see, but obviously
so
the designs
quite
change
busy.
quite a lot.
Yeah. But I think we'll still end up with sparkle through the detail.
There's always a little bit of sparkle. Claudia and AJ are doing an Argentine tango, and this looks great, sort of quite traditional for Claudia.
It's traditional colour and shape for Argentine tango. I've watched their director's tape only today, actually. And at the moment, we've got a high split at the back. But as we did with Oatie's routine, we put more slips in. Splits. Tricky, and slips when we saw them in the dress run, because it was really full on, and I think it's the same for them. So we may put slips up here. Front of it is solid red with mesh on the side. And then when we turn to the back, we have a purple panel down the back. So when they're moving and turning, we'll get lots of contrast through the routine. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good one. OK, on to Oatie's samba outfit. I mean, we were laughing earlier because Guido couldn't get it on the mannequin. She's so tiny. The mannequin's got to lose some weight. So talk us through the detailing here. It's incredible.
I think this is probably one of my favourites. Yeah, it's fantastic. This was really born from Oti. She wanted an Amazonian tribal theme to her number this week. So we looked at lots of different prints, and you have to remember that all of this is done freehand. So we had to take elements that we thought that we could transfer and make sure it was symmetrical, because, like I say, it's all freehand. So it's all been drawn on the base first.
That's incredible.
Yeah. The stones do have shine, but they're a flat colour, so that there's not too much reflection. So we've got coral, turquoise, white opal making an appearance again, brown flare, and lots of coloured pearls in between. But Ash has done a fantastic...
done that work? That's Ash.
Yeah, fantastic.
We must call out Ash. You mention him every week. He does... I mean, he must spend hours doing
He does, and he's just absolutely fabulous. You know, without him, we wouldn't finish.
Ash, we love you. You should be knighted. OK, we've got something very exciting for you this week. We have the mystery mannequin. This one is covered up because we're going to be unveiling it for the first time to the dancer who will be wearing it. She's not seen it. Please welcome Jo, everybody. Jo, you're doing a paso doble with Ore this weekend. What have you two? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, if Ore not, someone else will fill it. OK, what have you two had a conversation? What did you tell Vicky that you wanted, or vice versa?
Well, Vicky, this is why she's great, because she knows us all so well, and she knows that I'm the one pro who asked for the dress to be longer rather than shorter. Even my rumba dress, it had the stone knickers on it, but it was still like a ballroom skirt on top.
All right, so you wanted long, it's paso, that's kind of all we know, yeah? Are you ready for this? Here we go. Drum roll, please. Watch this. Oh, my
God, I hate it!
That must happen, though, Vicky, doesn't it?
It does, honestly.
I can imagine.
People aren't going to like everything, are they?
OK, talk us through the thinking behind it. Is that shorts underneath?
Shorts. It's shorts. As you can see, it's work in progress.
Yeah.
So we'll see whether we put another layer in the lining. The skirt length, even though Jo likes them long, we may angle the skirt from about here down, depending on...
Keep it close.
Keep it close, yeah. All right, sorry, not too much flashing.
Within the choreography, they have a lot of... Well, have a few moments on a table or in a raised position.
That's exciting.
So negotiating that, I thought that Jo would be happy if we had a play suit underneath. These haven't been finished or hemmed. We'll fit them on Jo
Have you
tomorrow.
ever worn a play suit for a paso before?
Not really, no.
Are you liking it, Jo? You look concerned.
No, yes, I'm loving it.
Good.
And it's black and white. The last time we wore black and white was the Jai.
And that's, went very, very well for you indeed. And do you like the turtleneck and the stones?
I do.
You do? OK. How much will it change, Jo, Vicky, before Saturday?
A bit, I think, because the waistband will probably change. We'll have more embellishment, and all of the lines will be much sharper. And hopefully we'll get a white edging on the hem. This will probably
and we will see on a Saturday. Can't wait to see it in action. I think we should do the mystery mannequin more often. I love it. Give it up for the amazing Vicky and Jo. I think this is going to be my Christmas tablecloth. We now know our couples are going to look the part on Saturday night, but are their dance moves looking as fancy? Let's see how Danny and Oti and Ed and Katja have been getting along. Is that what you do? No, it's not what you do. Okay.
The tango is not only sharp and staccato, but also quite low and driving and stamping along. And I'm still in the foothills of learning the tango.
Yeah. Where's your neck gone? Exactly. In tango, we say it's like a Ferrari, so it's low but very powerful. He's quite a tall man and big frame, so to be able to drive that across the floor will be important.
If I can find my inner tango style, I'll be okay on the night. 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
The samba is a very rhythmical dance. It's fast and it's also very, very technical.
I need to throw all my energy at it and really enjoy it, because when I do, it is so much fun.
Hello, Instinct. Go, Danny. Go, Dan. Come on, don't stop.
This is one of Oti's favourite styles, so she's really throwing everything at me for this, and she wants to really have a great routine, which I hope I can help her with somehow.
Go, go, go. Why are you so stiff? Why are you fighting me?
Oh!
Those gorgeous four on the show tomorrow. Now, our Strictly Pros thrive on competition. In previous years, we've tested them on Botafogos, kickball changes, drunken sailors, hard to say it, and New Yorkers. But this year, we'll see them face their greatest challenge yet, jive kicks and flicks. It's time to launch the Strictly Pro Challenge 2016.
The Strictly Pro Challenge is back and bigger than ever. This year, our pros are going to attempt to set a Guinness World Record for the most jive kicks and flicks in 30 seconds. Judging alongside me will be top choreographer Richard Marcel and Guinness World Records adjudicator Emma Davies. The kick and flick is a quintessential jive step that requires a lot of energy and conviction. We'll be looking for strong, pointed kicks with a fast retraction and then the feet returning to the floor after the flick. If they don't bring the foot back to the resting position, then the step will be disqualified. This is going to be a challenge of energy and endurance. There can only be one champion, so they need to make every step count. Welcome to the Strictly Pro Challenge 2016.
Thank you, Ian. Time to welcome 2016 first Pro Challenge contender. He's 5'11", has size 9.5 shoes and likes to eat squid. It could only be one man, Slovenia's finest export, Aljaž Skorjanic. What an entrance, fine sir. Oh, welcome, my darling. You're going to be the first. Very exciting. Aljaž, you are strictly, you are the reigning champion of the Pro Challenge, alongside Karen. OK, joint top you were. You did, I think, was it the most New Yorkers? You got through the most New Yorkers in 30 seconds. 39 back in 2014. No Karen this time. Can you be victorious again?
No.
OK. Was it just a lucky shot last time?
No, I think it was actually all down to Karen. I was just sort of in the shot.
Yeah.
Doing it with her. But, yeah, I was never the fastest in jive, so I always knew that's going to be a tough one.
OK.
But I did practice loads.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you prepare? You just do it at home? Like...
I was pretty much, since August, doing about 7 hours a day of kickball.
OK, I like... Yeah, you just do like an hour's training with Daisy and the rest was this. The rest was, yeah. It takes us very seriously. Your fiancée, Latin sensation, Jeanette Manrara, Elaine Jeanette, she came last in the last Pro Challenge because she had an unfortunate incident and she fell over. Obviously, she's livid. She's never, ever lived it down. Is it quite competitive between the two of you this year? I mean, there's a bit of an atmosphere and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little bit horrendous at home. Not
OK.
Since that Pro Challenge 2 years ago. No, you know what? It's just mostly fun, but obviously all of us want to do
I know,
well,
because there's quite a few couples going to be competitive. It's brilliant. OK, are you nervous to be first up?
Yeah, I am. I'm sweating.
I know, I'm
literally sweating.
Let's take a look at how you got on. Hold tight, Aljaž, here we go.
I never consider myself being good in kicks and flicks, so I think the biggest rival in this challenge is going to be myself. I just hope I don't cramp up. Yeah, that would look bad.
Hello, Aljaž.
Hello.
Welcome to the Pro Challenge. Now, the last Pro Challenge, you set the world record with Karen Clifton.
Yes.
So have you got a plan for this? Have you practiced?
I've practiced loads. I've been pretty much since I left Slovenia.
Well, good luck. We hope you do well. Please take your place on the dance floor.
I'm excited.
Aljaž, good luck.
Thank you.
I'm going to count you down for the record. 3, 2, 1, go. "15 seconds.
Whoa!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Wow. Woo. Yeah, it was good. How's it feel?
Horrible.
What do you think, Richard?
Well, I thought you did really well. I mean, really stylish, you had good posture, looked great. I think you're in for a good chance.
Thank you. I'm gonna take that, even if I don't get it. That was stylish. I'll take that. I have to say, I found this really difficult. It's very hard on your legs. I basically can't really feel them right now, so I couldn't tell you how that went, because it was sort of like an out-of-your-legs experience.
I've had a few out-of-your-legs experiences as well, actually. How do you think you did?
I don't know, you see, I don't know, because I got halfway through. I got a bit... I mean, you only have left and the right leg, which shouldn't be that difficult, one and the other. But I've never had a simultaneous cramp in both of my legs at the same time. I know. I know,
Sounds so bad,
but it was worth it.
You fought on.
I did.
Even so. I mean, OK, you are used to doing Charles King's flicks, but obviously never that many at the same time.
No,
OK,
never.
all right.
Never.
OK, well, after each of the professionals had made their attempt, the footage was watched back by adjudicators in slow motion to verify every single one to make sure they were accurate. Looking back at that, did you see any mistakes, Ali?
No, none whatsoever.
No?
I think that
Perfection.
at around 300, I think I remember.
OK, all right. Interesting you should say that, Aliash, because I can reveal you had 2 steps disqualified. I know. The tension is unbearable, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the moment of truth?
I'm ready.
OK, Aliash, here we go. In 30 seconds, you completed... 52! Which puts you at the top of the leaderboard.
No way!
Don't get carried away because you're the first pro. You are obviously also the bottom of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
And in the middle, which is a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, it is.
We have 12 other pros. Who do you think is your biggest competition out of that
I think,
gang?
as I said in the VT, I think it's just myself. Honestly, no. We have some new pros. They're all incredible.
Yeah.
Young and fast.
Oh, dear.
It's going to be interesting to see, because it's such a... I mean, especially when we do it just as individuals.
I know.
Yeah.
We will have to wait and see. Thank you for being the first, though, Aliash. Isn't he gorgeous, everyone? And brilliant. And love to Jeanette. Time now to go behind the scenes for an exclusive look at this weekend's group dance rehearsal. He's relaxing proud now with 52. It's Strictly Sports Day. On your marks, get set, go.
This weekend, we are taking the ballroom to the athletics field for our very own Strictly Sports Day. Come on, guys, let's go.
The concept of this dance is Charleston, based on an old-fashioned sports day. Egg and spoon races, sack races, things like that. It's going to be fun and energetic. A lot of things going on.
We're all doing all different kinds of activities. I do the wheelbarrow race, I do the piggyback race, and I even do tug of war, and I beat all the boys on my own.
As soon as we heard it's going to be a Strictly Sports Day, we sort of realized it's going to be probably silly and funny. And doing it with Charleston, I think it's a perfect mixture. You can get a lot of character in. It's, you know, it's all about having fun.
Look at me. I'm definitely going to win the sports day.
Some of it not what you would expect at a regular sports day event. This is Strictly, of course.
If we would have a real-life sack race, I think Neil doesn't have a chance.
The most challenging part of this routine is the timing. Things happen very quickly. One thing passes into the next thing. So hopefully we'll connect everything all together and it should be a fun routine.
Right, it's time for you to hop, skip and jump out of here.
Who, me?
No, them.
Oh, anyway, tune in on the weekend for the main show.
Seeing Neil do a caterpillar in a sack, that is a first. On first impressions, our Strictly pros may seem sugary and sweet on the outside, but get them in the booth of truth and a whole other side is revealed. Take a look at this.
Which pro is most addicted to their phone? Without a doubt, Pasha.
Easy. Pasha.
It's 100% Pasha.
It's Pasha.
Say Pasha. I would have to say it's Pasha.
Here we go.
So he just ignores you when you're talking in the middle of a sentence.
He is always playing computer games.
Pash loves the phone.
Which pro is the grumpiest in the morning? Now, I love this lovely lady, but it'd have to be Karen, and I think she'd admit it, but she's just not a morning person.
Karen. She'll kill me for saying that.
I think that would probably be Karen, because I do think she needs her sleep, she needs her food.
Guilty. It's me.
So sometimes when she doesn't get both, she can be a little bit grumpy.
If I haven't eaten, don't talk to me.
But that only happens a few times.
Grumpiest pro of the morning, who is that?
Brendan Cole.
It's definitely Brendan Cole. He has something to say about everything.
Me.
Oh, Brendan's never grumpy. Now, our final guests, Viennese Waltz, blew the socks off the judges last weekend, with Darcy, Len and Bruno all awarding them a 10. If only Craig would have scored higher. Oh, well.
That's live.
It's Sorry and Joanne.
That's life. Cool, sophisticated, slick, brilliant.
The charisma, the flair. You just fall into the style so easily. I loved it.
I didn't think it was worth one single try.
I thought it was a terrific performance.
Oh, Ore and Joanne. Hello, the Prince and the Showgirl. My mate, you two had so much fun in Blackpool. Tell me more about this night, Ore. Was it everything you'd hoped it would be?
It's sensational. Do you know, I wasn't really sure what to expect because the pros had talked about it all series long. But you go in there, it's overwhelming. The history about the place, it's just... And the roar of the crowd, so we got introduced for the group dance. It was like going into a Roman Colosseum. It was genuinely...
Does it go to your head, all of that adoration?
So it has taken a... just deflating.
It's like that, letting it all out. Welcome back to 10 Club. To stay 4 weeks away, but you are back. I mean, so close to getting a 40. Were you a bit... Craig, an 8? What did you make of that?
Tay, let's concentrate on the 10s.
Yeah, come on. I know, always bring up the negative.
Totally concentrate on the 10s. We did not expect that at all. We were just really happy to have got through the routine, got through it clean, and be so happy about it because everything was just so incredible about it. So to add 10s, did I mention it was my birthday last week as well? It just icing cake. Boom. Oh, happy birthday yesterday.
Thank you very much. I loved your little video. That was brilliant. Thank you. No more surprises. I can't take it. Joe, Craig said he was a bit bothered by top line and it was a little bit skippy around the table. I say Joe, I should say Marilyn, actually, because you were so good. What was your take on that? What did you think about that comment?
Hold-wise, I've got to disagree. We worked so hard on it, and looking back at the video, you know, the elbows have to be in line, and they were in line. If I was talking about his head, maybe a little bit, but I thought the hold was really, really good.
Good boy.
The skipping, yeah. Just around the table at the end, because the ballroom's so big and we had to get right round to the other side of the table.
So you've got to make some
We really had to move,
there.
yes.
Okay.
It was a tiny bit.
But that's all right. Also, you skip with joy, because it's so much fun. And anyway, who cares what the judges think? Really, it's all about your mum, Ore. Fola, what was her feedback after this one?
Can I be honest? Yeah. I haven't spoken to my mum all week.
For a week?
I haven't spoken to her.
That's outrageous. Fola, call in. We'll put you in touch.
No. OK, here's the call. Hi, Mum. Just wanted to say Blackpool was really brilliant. I shared it with Joe. Had a great birthday. I'll call you after the show.
You're in so much trouble, boy. You so are. I have to say, we were watching your Fleckelsback. We were trying to count them, but we got really dizzy. You did so many. It was just absolutely beautiful. We've never seen anything like that before. How did you carry on, though, after that?
I'll be honest, it was quite difficult because at the point that we stop, it's a bit like, well, you can see 4 images in front of you, and they all slowly merge in together, and you're like, oh, OK, now I can see.
OK.
It was amazing, and you, clever choreography, Clifton here, because she knew that as soon as we started, she's been in that Blackpool ballroom so many times before, she knew that if we carried on, just the
it's something that I used
gets bigger and bigger.
In competition,
You used to do that?
Yeah, with my partner Paolo,
That's
we used to do it in competition, I was like, oh, use that.
That gorgeous Paolo. OK, I must say, Karen Hardy said you took a risk with those moves, but it really did pay off. I mean, you've got to do things like that, I guess, at this point in the competition, Jo, to stand out.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I knew it was something that worked, so I wanted to put it in, and I believed that he could do it. It is really hard. I mean, I remember doing it in competitions, and my neck would be like this, and my dance partner's neck would be like that, and his arms would be like this, but I was like, you're strong, you can do it.
Well, on Monday last week, I thought, no chance. This is the most ridiculous part of choreography I've ever seen. I thought it was not going to happen, but it all came together.
You thought that was ridiculous. This weekend, the Paso Doble. Jo, I'm intrigued. Any more Paso... Have we got any more firsts? Are you making him do the most leg crawls we've ever seen or anything?
We've got a table.
Oh, yes.
So
you love tables, you two, don't you? It's a table last week. It's not the same table. New table?
No, different table. This one's rectangular.
OK.
And we're...
all the shapes.
Next week, triangle table.
We've got bits on top of the table, we've got bits underneath the table.
Oh, I say.
Yeah.
Sounds very racy.
Sorry?
Like,
it's a table,
what?
Calm
You are dancing to Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Everybody wants to rule the leaderboard at the moment. How do you get on top this week of the table?
Our Paso will be slightly different in a sense that it's not traditional, it's very slow. The music starts off really, really slow. So rather than being attack, we're just going to be really intense.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've been sweating this week, but barely moving. Standing and sweating. It's that intense. You only have to move.
I mean, Len said doing nothing is very difficult.
You know, there are some moments, actually, which we talked about that waltz when Len made that comment this week. There are some moments where you've just got to stick your tongue back in, mate.
Yeah. I like you talking yourself through. Now, Kev, obviously, your big brother, did the Paso last week. It's like following on from that. That's tough. He'd got 39 points. Jo, can you match that?
I should hope so.
Yeah, let's hope so. Don't feel the pressure or anything.
It was good. They were good.
It wasn't bad, was it?
Why did they do that to you?
I know. No. Strictly statistic time, because it's been a pretty close series for the Clifton siblings. Let's compare your scores so far. I feel like such a stirrer. We've got this nifty little chart that gorgeous Graham, who's he? Jeremy, has put together. You said be furious with it. So you start at the beginning. All right, obviously you're in blue. Kevin and Louise are in the pink, and you can see it all starts to turn around. Week 4, that's the jive for you, and look, you're on top with 39. And then as we move through the weeks, week 7 was Louise's Argentine tango. They get their 39. And then, of course, as we get to last week, you are neck and neck. And now we topped them all up, and we can see that you have 303, and Kevin and Louise have 309. Only 6 points in it. But I'll tell you something handy. The Cha-Cha Challenge this week is an extra 6 points for someone. So, you haven't done the Cha-Cha since week 2. AJ was laying down the gauntlet saying they're going to take everybody down. Any words for your opponents?
I saw that interview with AJ. And, here, AJ, OK, listen up, OK? Beware your space. A little politeness goes a long way, OK? But if you come in, we'll have a cup of tea. You're most welcome.
I love it.
For you?
Yeah, that's fighting talk. All right, good luck this weekend. You're both marvellous. All right, Joanne. Oh, I'm excited. That's all we have time for tonight. A huge thank you to my gorgeous guests. Join me tomorrow at 6 for an epic It Takes Two. We're talking to Ed and Katya, Danny and Oti, and Craig Revel-Horwood. On the Friday panel, Katie Brand, Dan Walker is going to be here, and Miranda Hart. All of that, plus Geffen and ABC performing live. Put that golden arrow through your heart. See you then. Bye.